Well, here's an idea. I thought of making this a ham radio antenna tower. She has the bolt hose. Well, I'm not going to use bolts. I'm thinking about welding a hinge to that. Again, I'll get another steel plate, the same thickness, by 3 feet by 3 feet. Okay, and attach that to concrete in the ground 5 feet deep. That plate will bolt to it, to the concrete. Okay, this needs to be some kind of light pole, like maybe in a parking lot. So I take this here pole. It's probably about 20 feet long. There's two ways I could do this. I can get another square tubing to fit inside that. Cut a notch in here for a pulley, so the cable will go down inside. It'll go to the bottom of the next piece. It goes inside here. Of course, I'll weld a stop. Then we down here a little ways. I'll have a stop inside it. And at the bottom of that pole, a few feet from the bottom, it'll come up here and stop. Because you don't want to come up too high, or else your antenna will flop over. Yeah, I could put a small beam antenna on this. Maybe I'll have a 40 or a 60 foot crank up pole. So you have a crank on the bottom. I'll put a crank on the bottom with a cable winch. I can do a hand crank, or I can get one off of these for 4x4s and that they put on their Jeeps. Make it come on and off. And I'll have another pole on the ground. So the cable comes up to the top here. Crank that cable. It'll stand that pop. Stand this pole right up. You put the antenna on it. Yeah, you can put a nice little stepper IR beam antenna on it, 4 element. High gain antenna on here, 4 element beam, multi-band. So I can get 2 more pieces to do that. Or if I can get a round pipe that's the same length, get a steel plate, square, cut a round hole in it, slide the pipe in. Cut a notch, slide another plate in there with a round hole. The pipe slides through that. Now I can make some bushings out of Teflon, so it'll slide along the edge here. You bolt it to the other piece that goes inside. Okay. That'll be the spacing for the cable, so it don't get bind up. So you just got to think this idea over. Yeah. And you ham radio operators want to support this project to build a tower? Alright, anyhow. Comment below on my video if you like my idea. Making this into a crank-up tower.